English 121, Day 21. Types of Audience Appeals. From the Allen and Bacon Guide, Concept 9, pages 55 to 56 and pages 393 to 395. You should already be familiar with the types of audience appeals that we're discussing in this section from the work with rhetorical analysis that we did earlier in the semester. In order to win people's consideration of their ideas, writers or speakers can appeal to what the classical philosopher Aristotle called logos, pathos, and ethos. According to Aristotle, it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. When you are able to appeal to logos, pathos, and ethos, you will be exercising your educated mind by entertaining alternative points of view. First of all, pay attention to logos. This is the appeal to reason. It refers to the quality of the message itself, and it might be a function of the way that the text is structured or the types of evidence used. You appeal to ethos, on the other hand, when you are appealing to the character of the speaker or writer of a text. Ethos refers to the speaker or writer's trustworthiness and credibility. Remember that when writing for an academic audience, logos and ethos are the most important type of appeals to employ. Pathos, on the other hand, is used less in academic writing. This is the appeal to the sympathies, values, beliefs, and emotions of the audience. When writing for an academic audience, you will need to be pathological without being overly emotional. Recall that the three types of audience appeals each relate to a different element of the rhetorical triangle. Ethos, for example, is a function of the character of the writer, while on the other hand, logos refers to the purpose that that writer is trying to achieve, and pathos relates to the audience that the writer is trying to achieve their purpose with. One other type of appeal that we haven't talked about yet is referred to as kairos, or the kairotic moment surrounding a text. This refers to the context or any kind of contextual events that would make a particular text relevant at any given point in time. Let's take a look at ethos and pathos a little more closely. You appeal to ethos whenever you present yourself as credible, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. There are several things you can do to enhance your appeal to ethos when writing for an academic audience. The first is to demonstrate that you know your subject well. Cite personal experiences and research. Also be fair in paying attention to alternative points of view. And finally, build bridges toward your audience by grounding your argument in shared values and assumptions, meaning you should root your argument in the audience's values. Finally, although appeals to pathos can sometimes be irrational and irrelevant, they can also arouse audience interest and deepen the audience's understanding of an argument's human dimensions. In order to imbue your writing with pathos without being overly emotional, use vivid language and examples, find audience-based reasons. In this sense, you should think of pathos not as an appeal to emotions, but rather an appeal to the audience's values and beliefs. We refer to audience-based reasons as any reason that the audience already accepts and endorses. Such reasons hook into the values and beliefs of the audience. Seek audience-based reasons whenever possible. Learning to effectively execute logos, pathos, and ethos will make your argumentative writing much more persuasive.